I think you guys know where we're going. The Florida State Fair. There it is. The famous Florida State Fairgrounds arch. Yeah. Get in there. Today's actually the last day. I meant to come earlier, just didn't have time. Well, I understand they said today children is free for today. Today is President's Day as well. Alright, we're in. A lot of times they take your picture if you want, and you get you can buy it on the way out. Don't know exactly how much it is, but there's always a cool souvenir. We're gonna head into this building because that's where we always usually first go. And let's go see what we can show you. Alright, always beds and cars in the first section here. And there's that cool dinosaur dragon statue that I've seen before. But from the Bay Area Renaissance Festival, look at that thing. Yeah, they always have lots of vendors in here. Never spend too much time in here. I should, because there's usually a lot of cool stuff for sale. But there's just so much to show, and you know, I really need to come to the Florida State Fair like 2 or 3 days. The one day I do, it just doesn't cut it. So I'm going to try to show you some different things I haven't shown before, along with some of the same stuff too. Well, let's get out there and see what we can. Unfortunately, I got here a little bit later today than I planned, so I'm just going to do what I can do. Alright. Oh, look at that giant rubber ducky alert. Right over there. That thing's huge. Alright, here we go. Of course, one of the things that's famous for I hear at fairs, lots of food items. Gonna get a couple things today. Just gotta see what we want to get. There's the Mark Dobson, the one-man band. I did see him on the schedule too. Oh, look, there's a purple cow over there.
Alright, happy Sunday. Welcome back to one only. We're at the Florida State Fair. Hope you're enjoying your umbrella there, man. Are you taking care of her, buddy? You protecting her? Alright. Good job. Protecting all the other ladies too? Good. Good answer. Good answer. Just keep on nodding your head. Here's a song called Wagon Wheel. It goes like this.
There's the strolling boombox. There's stuff that just pops up around here. Of course, we have a lot of rides here too we can check out. I don't know if I'm going to do any this year. We will see, because simply put, I want to try show you some different stuff. Oh, you see this tent here? There will be several of them here. They're called like tiki tea. You buy a glass, whatever the price is for that, and then all the refills are $2. They used to be $1, now they're $2. But there's usually like more than one of them, and then sometimes they have different flavors of each. That's it. And I always bring my cup back with me. There's the cup. How is it?
It's okay.
We got unsweet tea this time. They usually have several different flavors, but not all the same flavors at each tent. Okay.
They had strawberry lemonade or something.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Okay.
There's it. That's a little different. Pork legs. Normally you see turkey legs, not pork legs like that. Always pizza, burgers, barbecue. They usually have a booth here selling Chinese food, and I always miss it. So I'm hoping to get that for you guys. I've never tried the Chinese food here at the fair before. It's usually around this area, but I don't see it. This is definitely a bit of a more open area. Yeah, that's back in one of those fun houses over there. Just going around. Kettle corn's always popular too. Just walking around showing you some of the sights and stuff now. Here's where they're having that disconnect show with the dogs. I filmed part of that I think last year, and I'm going to put the links below for all that other stuff if you want to see it. Don't know if I'll see that show this time. It all depends. Like I said, I tried to show different things every time, and of course some of the same stuff too, but like I said, a state fair, it's especially here in Florida, it's really, I really need to come here more than once. There's just so much to check out. There's that dog, he looks pretty happy. One new thing, at least I didn't see this before, is they're having a dinosaur themed show. And I'm going to try to film that for you guys later. Look at that cool like dinosaur statue. It's not for a while, so I'm going to just basically stay in this area and come back for it, because I really want to film this. I love dinosaur stuff. A couple cool things to show. Now I'm not going to show too much of this time. I'll put the links below because I toured them before. But they have this like Forest Service Center, and then they have the Florida Cattlemen's Foundation Museum. So I did a full tour of that before. But I'll just peek in here quickly and show you. This changes every year too. Actually, you know what? I might just do a. This is a lot more cooler this time. They have a lot more stuff. Maybe maybe I'll put this whole, do one whole video on this. I will walk you around. Look at this thing. So I don't remember all this equipment. This is an Oshkosh R11 tender. That's cool. There's all the different equipment the Forestry Service uses. Look how big that thing is. Now, I filmed this a bit before, but they have some more nicer equipment this time, I think. Here's a... What is this? Oh, there it is. This is a 1997 Stewart and Stevenson light medium tactical vehicle. That is cool. How big that thing is. They have a lot of nice stuff here this time. Well, they had cool stuff before, but I'm pretty sure I don't remember all this. Oh, look, they have a helicopter. That's cool. This is a Bell UH-1. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw this in the way. I looked at like a little virtual reality thing. That's cool. Maybe I'll get in the helicopter in a little bit. Kind of cool information signs. This is basically like a museum in itself. That's cool. Look, this is a 1947 Power Wagon, Type 6 Wildland engine. That's cool. This is interesting. Oh, look at this old vehicle. This is a 1923 Model T. That's really cool. Model Ts like this one was once used for wildfire suppression. They came equipped with a 50-gallon water tank, console rake, shovel, and fire flap. Cruising speed 30 miles an hour, top speed is 45. Nice little camping setup. Got a fake fire, a nice big pine cone around. Look, a big version of Smokey. Look at that thing right there. That's cool too. Everything's cool here. Sign on what this thing is. Like I said, before I've been in here, they didn't have as much equipment. At least I didn't think so. This is an all-track. That's where you go into the Cattleman Museum, but I did do a full video there before.
So we were on the west slope of Sierra Nevada, about 20.
That's a fine line plow.
Yeah, fire.
And that's a medium crawler tractor. Doesn't look too medium to me. That thing looks huge. There's a 1961 crawler tractor. There's a boat. This is a 2020 B&H airboat. That's cool. And this is a tractor transport. Alright, this is really interesting. I'm glad I came in here. I almost wasn't going to do it, but I noticed all this different equipment. I thought, you know what, I'm going to come in here and film it. I didn't think they had much difference from before. Alright, cool. I might see about getting in that helicopter. There's not too much of a line. We'll see. Alright. I'm going to show you, and then I'm not going to embarrass myself trying to film myself getting in here. Look at that thing. Look at those controls. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna pass the camera to someone else, have them take the picture, because it's gonna be tight to get in here. Alright. Here's at Cattleman's Museum. Like I said, I'll put the links below to some of these other places. I did a full walkthrough of these already. And it's a nice and interesting museum. You can really learn about Florida cattleman history. And it's a nice little museum. Here's some of those cool like chalk murals. That big Ferris wheel over there. Then over here I want to point out the power of steam. It's a really cool museum display. Basically they talk to you about how we use steam in our through like different manufacturing and farming and things like that. I did do a walkthrough with that. And the other side is Cracker Country, the open air museum, which I'll poke in there quickly in a minute. Here's some more of those cool chalk murals. Like I said, I already filmed this I'm trying to show new things, give you more of an idea what's going on. This is a cool display to walk through as well. That's a really big wheel. Two cool things I want to point out to you down here. Number one, this is a cool barn area to check out. They have different kinds of animals. I think an alligator, tortoises, different kinds of fish. It's done by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. I've toured that before. That's really cool to see the animals. You learn about a lot of nice stuff in there. And down here, Cracker Country is that open air museum. I did a full tour of this the first year I came here. One time I'd like to do another one. There's a lot of cool stuff down here. This museum is very interesting.
That was the guy you should have told. That's your favorite.
I'm just going to briefly come down here and just show you a little bit of the inside. But they have a lot of interesting buildings for you to go in. Most of them you were able to get into when I came, not all of them. I'm going to walk down here to show a little bit. Like I said, I did a full walkthrough. I'll put the link below. Then you can see it.
It was her mom. So it's probably...
They have a cool gift shop back here and everything. There's a map here. I could show you the map, give you an idea. But this is a pretty big open air museum. And I know it took me a while to walk through all of it.
Hold him on, hold him with both hands, okay?
This gives you an idea. Here's where we came in. So there's a whole bunch of old buildings there. And it looks like a lot of it is handicap accessible. Accessible, as you can see right there. Most of them. There's a few of these buildings, like this house, I think was one, that I think go upstairs, and there's no way you can't get up there if you're handicapped. So if I remember correctly, the steps was really narrow. But yeah, but this is it. It's worth coming to the state fair for this alone, I think. They even have a caboose over there from a train. Definitely worth visiting. There's a guy there that from scratch makes he has like a mill, and he makes oh shoot, what you call that stuff, grits. Sometimes they'll have a I'm so bad with sometimes with words when I really need it, but they have a blacksmith here sometimes. There's a woodworker, and that's where I bought that pig I showed. If you see my other video, I showed it, a little pig made out of like a little log. It's really cool. But anyways, this is this. Definitely check these two things out. I am going to take a peek in the church, because I think last time I came here, you couldn't go into the church. Sit here for a minute. This place.
Some of the songs that were sung Sunday here in church were actually Old Testament songs. This one was Bonnie Doon, but Charles Wesley, John Wesley's brother, who's a very well-known hymn writer, wrote new words to it called "Come My Traveler Unknown." Bonnie Doon.
That's very nice. I said, I don't think I can get in there last time into the church. Circa around 1900. Looks like this was originally a schoolhouse, becoming the Holy Ghost Church in 1946. All right, but I want to show you that one building because I said I wasn't able to get in there last time. Okay, please introduce yourself and tell us what you have here.
Sure. My name is Kyle Anderson, and I am here working with my mom today for the Seminole Springs Herb Farm. We're at Cracker Country in the Florida State Fairgrounds, and we've been visiting this particular fair for many years now, bringing our dried goods. So we have cooking spices, I have lavender potpourri, and other great scented products similar to that. We also carry some essential oils that are great for scenting the home and for making your own personal products. And in addition to that, we also carry loose leaf tea.
Oils.
So the loose leaf tea that we offer ranges from green tea to black tea to also several herbal varieties as well. The spearmint tea is fantastic. It's very popular. And we make several blends of our own too. So like our hibiscus blend, we've been making this for as long as we've been coming here to the fair, and it's been a fantastic seller ever since. So we'd be happy to facilitate any further business for you. We do have a farm located in Eustis, Florida, which is near Mount Dora. It's about 30 minutes north of Orlando, and we've been there for 30 years now, and we sell live plants locally from there and have all of our dry goods available online as well.
Just briefly tell us, how do you produce tea? I mean, what does it take to make this?
Sure. So the tea plant all comes from the Camellia sinensis plant. It's a singular plant that makes every type of tea that you see here, with the exception of the herbal teas, which are typically just that particular herb. So that being said, the process goes where the plants are grown, which is typically somewhere further south, but not as far south as here in Florida. They'll have a plantation style growing, and basically they will hand process the leaves by picking the leaves, drying the leaves, and then packaging the leaves. And the way that they dry them determines the actual color. So black teas are much more processed and much more dried, and they usually will have a little bit less caffeine to them, whereas the green teas are less processed, and that's where you get the coloration difference in the two. Of course, there's different herbal teas as well, which will range in color and textures, because those are not true tea plants. But that being said, you can always add tea to any blend. So that's what we do.
Is the caffeine content any different from the different kinds of teas, or is it generally the same?
Yes, so the caffeine content will typically be higher with your green teas. The black teas will typically be a little lesser. The herbal teas, if they don't have any tea in them, will be caffeine free. So
now I know some teas are sold as caffeine free. How do they decaf it?
To that extent, I really do not know. I'm not part of the process when it comes to decaffeinating things. We try to stick to the more natural process of just having the dry goods by themselves. So that particular process would be handled at the tea house. That's a little bit before the process that I would have.
What's the shelf life for these?
Shelf life is many years. If you keep them out of the sun and in a cool, dark place, just like any spice cabinet you may have at home, they'll last for many years for you. I have several that I'm not as big a fan of that I've had for many, many years. We've been doing this sale, like I said, for 15 to 20 years now, and I have several that are at least 10 years old. So as long as they're out of the sunlight, then they don't lose any flavor.
Do you have a particular favorite?
Yes, my favorite is the hibiscus blend that we have here. That one has a peppermint base with a bunch of fruit peels, rose hips, as well as lemongrass and lemon balm to sweeten it. And the hibiscus is great for your blood pressure. So as you can imagine, in Florida where it's super sunny and we sweat every single day, having a nice peppermint tea with the nice cooling flavor and the blood pressure reduction properties of the hibiscus makes a great tea.
Awesome. And any one more time, any website or anything you want to plug?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a Facebook page. You can find us at Seminole Springs Herb Farm online. We also have a website, which we not currently have open because we're still maintaining this sale here today, but it's rosesandherbs.com. And again, we're from Central Florida in the Lake County area, but we can send things all throughout the states.
Okay, and they do have a card here. Let me show them. Upside down. Want to get that right. All right, cool. Thank you. And what's your name again?
Welcome. My name is Kyle Anderson. I'm working with my mother today, Tracy Anderson. She's helping me out today. And then it's really a family affair. So we have my dad, my brother helping as well, but they're back behind the scenes.
All right, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whisper low to her mother dear, I love this gambling man. Love this gambling man, love this gambling man. Oh daughter, oh dear daughter, how can you hurt me so? Leave your poor old mother dear and with the gambler go. With the gambler go, with the gambler go. Left her in Frisco and I wound up in Maine. I met up with a gambling man and got in a poker game. Got in a poker game. Got in a poker game. He put the money in the pot and dealt the cards around. Caught him down from the bottom of the deck, so I shot the gambler down. Shot the gambler down. Shot the gambler.
Yeah, it's going around.
We're arranging it. We're trying to help it.
Put that one in, and that's what comes out. And he goes in. When it comes out the right, he takes it.
Can't do much longer was around there to that thing. I think it's that syrup place over there.
Six white horses when she comes. When she comes. She'll be driving six white horses when she comes. She'll be driving six white horses. She'll be driving six white horses. Six white horses when she comes.
That horse is well trained. He knows to stop when that guy leaves. Pretty horsey. We stopped back here because I bought one of these wooden hogs a year or two ago, and I wanted to show Mom it, and she picked one out. And it looks like they're done by Carden Farms out of Franklinton, North Carolina. Here's a card if you want to get some information. They're really cool. Okay. Just waiting for the Jurassic Dinosaurs show to start. And over there, they're having their water sport show, which I filmed before. They're over there jumping around. You see a guy jumping right there. It's always a cool show to see too. I said there's so much that goes on.
The pelvis pubis bone faces forward and down. In ornithischian dinosaurs, such as Stegosaurus and Hadrosaurs, the pubis bone faces backward and down.
We're going to bring down like little baby dinosaurs for them to pet.
Dinosaurs vary greatly in size. Some are small, like Compsognathus, which was barely larger than a chicken, whereas others were gigantic, like Dreadnoughtus, which was 85 feet long and weighed 65 tons.
Yeah, they have a kid walking through there with a little baby dinosaur for them to pet.
Dinosaur diets vary as
is proud to announce the debut of Jurassic Kingdom Lockdown. Here to guide you through this containment lockdown is our very own Facility Operations Director and Dinosaur Expert, Ms. Kayla Colonia.
Hello everyone, welcome to the fair. You guys ready to have some fun? Yeah! Woo! I think we can do better. I said, are you guys ready to have some fun? Yeah! Awesome, welcome to the show. How about a quick show of hands? How many of you guys like dinosaurs? World hitting, poking, punching, pulling tails, etc. You guys get the drill. You look like a good crowd. I'm wasting time. You also want to be mindful of tails today at Jurassic Kingdom. Tails have minds of their own. They come in all shapes and sizes. But more often than not, what happens with a tail is done on purpose. You've been warned. Now let's talk Charlotte. Again, she is one of our Renthiapods. Once more, that is a 2 herbivore. But the Parasaurolophus tends to give us a pretty good run for the money. She can use both 2 and 4 legs to walk around. Their arms are long enough to assist them grazing on lower lying shrubs or grasses. So technically, walking, crawling, using all 4s make her the Ornithiopod, but her primary source of transportation is self-defense. Cirrus is located on the face. She has 2 horns on the forehead and 1 horn across the beak line. Those 3 horns will allow her to defend herself, family, and nesting grounds from predators that get too close. She can also use the horns for hunting purposes, to uproot or knock down tall vegetation to feed her family. Now around like an herbivore, spent higher vegetation was a challenge to reach. And of course, lower vegetation could become scarce. So feeding the family from up high and down low wasn't the same. We encourage you to extend the arms completely straight out, hold the palms open flat. She recognizes the gesture not only as a movie aesthetic, but it's how she's been trained to approach people calmly. Calmly. To terrorize the village. We know the basics. We're not going to bore you with the same old details. We know they're incredibly intelligent. We know they're super fast. The movies tell us a lot, but
you enjoy that?
What they fail to mention on the beautiful silver screen of Hollywood is really how loud they can be. She's got a singing voice of nightmares. He's got the scent. Where's it going? Where are you going? Where are you going? All right. Strollers and scooters is his favorite. It's like he can piggyback ride or something. All right, look. Everybody's got a camera pointing at you now. How about we do the selfie face? Can't be afraid of the selfie face. That's impossible. But you can pay close attention to how small the teeth are. Like I said, he's only 2. He's got a lot of growing up to do. The big hunters, what the point where we're getting to. They're top heavy. They're clumsy. If they trip, fall, or get stuck, they become a target. It's not a good look for them, but they are pretty smart. Highly intelligent, actually. Barely unparalleled senses. They wait for small or more capable predator to track down its meal. They can smell food for miles. They come in with bold colors, obnoxious roars, thundering footsteps, and scare them off. Taking their food, not nice. We don't do it anymore. That's called bullying. Bullying of any kind is a no-no. We're not going to try on every hat here. We mainly don't do this because Mom overfeeds and that's it. If you guys have a pet, you know what I know. Oh my gosh. You are just a menace to society. Alright, I think I know.
Just got a selfie with him a bit. I'll insert that right now. That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Thank you.
You want one with him? He tried to eat Mom. Alright. One more last look. One more last look at him. Look at that thing. Get in the shade. Okay. Really cool. That's awesome. Okay, that's it, guys. Time for some grub, and I think I'm going to get a pickle pizza, which has been a while since I've had one of those. In this stand here. Going to be buying one of those slices right there, some pickle pizza. I was almost tempted to get a calzone too, but no, I'm just going to get the pickle pizza right now. That looks great. I'm going to try and let you know.
Dive into a world of whimsy and
I think we're going to try a donut burger.
Home zone, where frothy fun takes center stage.
It's $17 for the donut burger, but they have a hot Cheetos corn dog, a flamin' Cheetos burger. But I think I'm gonna get the donut burger. Kind of my heart set on it. $17 though. I didn't catch it on camera, but a guy drove by in like one of those circus bicycles. I thought it was cool. You never know what you're gonna see at the state fair. Always things popping up. But here it is, the donut burger. $17, kind of pricey, but fair food always is. But they use Krispy Kreme donuts. So that's like one of the best donuts to get. So I'm going to try this and let you know. It comes with, you know, the pickles, the tomatoes, the onions, the lettuce. I don't know if they put the condiments on, but I'm going to have basically all natural, just like that. Alright, I'll let you know. Looks good though.
You got it, man. Come on.
Harder.
Harder.
Boom, tap. Boom, tap. Boom, tap. Keep that going.
That donut, guys, was delicious. I'm gonna have to try making that at home. Salty and sweet at the same time, really juicy, and they use Krispy Kreme donuts, and they're really good. So that was a fantastic donut. Both the and I'm not sure I mentioned earlier, but that pickle pizza was delicious too. It had like a white sauce on it, and fantastic. Both of them were really good. So I wanted to get a couple more unique things, I guess you could say. And I picked some good stuff.
Good.
We got another refill, guys. Orange pineapple, and it is really delicious. Sweet but delicious here.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see about.
Yeah, it's definitely buying that cup and getting the refills when you want it, because $2 for a drink here is not that bad. Most of the time, it's most drinks around here and other refills is definitely a lot more. So definitely get that cup. Like I said, there's several of those stands like that throughout this throughout the state fair. So you have lots of options. Definitely some good choices for musical entertainment around here. Okay, we're gonna get going this way. Like I said, there's a ton of fair rides and fair food. I only showed a little bit. That's a big Ferris wheel there. That guy shooting all those bubbles all over at people. That's Florida's version of snow. They're definitely enjoying themselves. I never rode these. This is their midway. Takes you like across the park. One of these times I will. They have like a lot of different buildings with a lot of stuff in it. I'm not gonna get a chance to do all of them. There's just so much to do. Like I said, I'm trying to do different things every time. I'm hoping to catch that Wall of Death ride. I always miss every year. Has to do these motorcycles, and they're basically riding motorcycles like directly on a wall, completely like vertical. So I want to show that. Definitely a lot of great smelling food around here. Even another stage with some more musical entertainment. It's like a little play area for the kids to check out some different tractors and stuff. Another one of those tea stations. Like I said, they're all over the place. Haven't got a chance to see much of the animals today. I know there's some in there. You can smell the farm animals. Here's the Florida Agricultural Hall of Fame. I did a walkthrough there before. Always really cool. Ooh, wait a minute. There's that hologram show I thought about hitting. Just gonna head in here. Whoops. Thank you. To the Hall of Fame. And that's where they're having that hologram show. We're gonna have to check that out. But I did a walkthrough here before. But we may come and see that in a little bit. Here's insect encounters. I don't have too long, so I'm just going to do a quick little walkthrough. Well, it doesn't look like there's a huge thing in here.
So any of the bees that are
Looks like it's like a lot of information booths, but the main thing to look at is right over here. There's some amber like in Jurassic Park. That's really cool. Look at that. But when Cypress Gardens was Cypress Gardens before it was Legoland, they had a really nice display like this there. Some really massive insects to look at. I mean, look how big those things are. I mean, look, there's my hand. See how big that is? That's a stick insect. There's a giant walking stick one. Look how beautiful those butterflies are. Wow. That's really cool. It's one of the things I was hoping to see today. Check out the other side. Start over here. Some different snails. Sorry if I'm being a little quick on this. Damn flies. I'm hoping to make another show that I really want to show on my channel. Look at those spiders. Ooh. Look how big those things are. See, look. That is creepy. There's a wolf spider. I've seen them before here. They're big. The Peruvian tarantula. Some scorpions. Centipede. They're Spider-Man. I've seen those orb weavers. No thanks. These are wasps, bees, and ants. Look at those beetles. Look how big that one is. Wow, look at that. I can't get too close. With the window in front of it, it kind of makes it go blurry if I get too close sometimes. Some different bees, beetles, and flies. But that's really cool. Then I'll walk around the room really quickly.
That's his tongue. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Why is it so long? Probably a type of flower that he likes the nectar is very long.
Guess that little string there, that's his tongue. Some Mediterranean fruit flies.
Because you go back. But like I would never use my 7-speed.
And they'll put out their baits.
I wish I had more time to go through this slowly for you guys. Just some different roaches. A whole bunch of scientific displays. Like I said, I'm a little bit of a rush. Well, I spend some more time. Let's just peek at this little house here. That's cool. Bugwood Estates. This is a little walkthrough here. Alright, let's get on to the next thing. But there's tons of different like barns. You can see different animals, cows, horses, chickens, llamas, rabbits, tons of stuff. What I'm heading to is that Wall of Death thing. I really want to show you guys that today. They have daily shows. 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, and 6:30. Can head on over there. That's what I really want to see. Cool. Let's sell some merchandise too.
All right.
All right.
Let's see here. I have a hard time reading upside down. Does anyone know what time it is?
5:30. That's 28. Showtime.
Showtime! You guessed it just right. Now, this isn't some new fancy contraption we just thought of. Oh no. First time the public ever seen a Wall of Death thrill show? 1911. And guess where it was? Right here in America. This is an old piece of Americana tradition. Not this building. This building was built in 1998 by Daredevil Jay Lightning. We made Daredevil Jay Lightning retire 2 years ago at 73 years old. He rode this motorcycle right here from 1972 to 2 years ago. So we do get to play with Daredevil Jay Lightning's toys. He lets us go around the country thrilling and chilling. Each and every one of you, we're proud to be doing it. We're proud to be out here playing with Daredevil Jay Lightning's toys. This motorcycle here is set up on a set of rollers from the days when we used to have to buy for your attention to get you to buy a ticket. We'd make a lot of noise on the stage.
And gentlemen, boys and girls, it's that time once again. It's showtime out here at Jay Lightning's American Motor Drum Company's Thrill Arena. You guys having fun at the fair today? Well, it sure doesn't sound like it. Are you guys having fun at the fair today? We're gonna wake you up, I promise. But before we do all that, I have to go over a few very important safety announcements. So bear with me for just a moment, and then we'll get on with the show. First of all, that steel cable up there in front of you has been placed there for your protection, not ours. Do not grab a hold of the cable or the metal brackets that hold it to the wall at any point. No fingers over the edge, no hands over the edge. Everybody's got to cross their arms at the top of the wall. Nothing over the edge, please. Take all the videos and pictures you like. Just keep a tight grip on your phones and cameras. And this is the last rule, but the most important rule. If you have a drink, a beverage, even an empty bottle or cup, you gotta keep it down below the top of the wall at all times throughout the performance. We fear during the excitement a drink can spill in and send one of the riders crashing to the floor. So please, for our safety, keep the drinks down. One more thing.
Just made it for this show, guys. It's kind of like an intermission before the next one. It's like another hour, or not hour, but hour or a minute and 45 seconds.
Welcome to the Florida Agricultural Hall of Fame Multimedia Theater and our featured program, Time Travel Through Florida Agriculture. And now, Florida Commissioner of Agriculture, Wilton Simpson.
Welcome to the Florida State Fair, an annual celebration that features the very best of Florida agriculture.
Grew crops like maize, beans, squash, and pumpkins, using sustainable farming methods that were well suited to the region's climate and soil. It was their agricultural practices that laid the foundation for the future agricultural development in Florida. But wait, is that a sail on the horizon? Hola! It's 1521, and Juan Ponce de Leon has just landed on Florida's east coast, claiming all this land for the Kingdom of Spain. The Spanish period of Florida's history had a profound impact on Florida's agriculture. From Spain came sugarcane, citrus fruits, and cattle. Citrus, in particular, thrived in Florida's tropical climate, growing larger and juicier than back in the Old World. Spoilers! Citrus would become one of the state's most iconic and lucrative crops. You're welcome. Spain provided Florida with another bounty, but my friend is eager to tell the story. Gracias, senor. After being owned by Spain, then England, and in the biggest regifted in history, back to Spain, Florida finally becomes part of the US of A in 1821. American settlers began developing the state's agriculture, cultivating cotton and tobacco. Cattle became a major industry in Florida. No bull. Florida's agriculture will continue to flourish. Who will continue this exciting legacy into the future? Will it be you? Will it be you? Or will it be you? The future is in your hands.
Just looking at fish quickly, guys. Oh, I gotta change some battery on this. But have a couple cool tanks in this building. It's a big milk container. All right, how's that? Blue raspberry flavor. That's the third kind. I tried some of these other ones, like the unsweet. The unsweet is really good. I think I had a green apple last year. That was nice. The orange pineapple I had earlier was delicious. So they're always really good. Definitely it's worth buying that cup. It's $10 now. It was cheaper when I got it like 3 or 4 years ago. For the 2-hour refills, when you're here, just bring the cup back. It's worth it. Another adorable cow. We're actually going to be heading home. It's getting late and I have a really big drive. You might see a different video quality. I'm filming on my phone now. The one battery died and I haven't got a chance to change it yet. But this is cool. Cool day. Well, that's it, guys. We're heading out. Any comments, questions, let me know. Sorry for not getting as much as I'd like to, but like I said, I wanted to try to get different things every year. So I'm going to put the links below. For the other years I went, you could see a lot of the same stuff. A lot of it's repeats, but they always try to get some new stuff every year too. So you got to come on down. This is not something you could like see in a video. You got to come and experience it yourself. Florida State Fair is always really cool. I've only been to 2 state fairs in my whole life. This state, Florida, another one, and I've always enjoyed them. And they're huge and they always have so much going on. All right, got to get going. Have quite a drive home. Any comments, questions, let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody. Bye.